Hi chat, welcome to another stream. How y'all doing today? It is Monday, November 3rd of 2025. Almost forgot what year it was. And we're back for yet another stream. I haven't streamed in a while for two reasons. One is I was sick. I'm not sure I would say 100%, but mostly there. Also, we're having the come on, focus. We're having a celebratory. So one of them was because I was sick, and the other is because I ran another marathon. Where's my bottle opener? Oh, it's hiding. The other is I ran another marathon yesterday. So I'm in pain. But it's fine. It'll get better with time, as it always does. I'll go over that in a bit, because I have the graphs and shit. Oh, I have my medal. I guess I can show you the medal while I'm on the big camera. Ta-da! Focus. No, this way. Block face. There we go. Medal. Apparently, does it say somewhere on here? Yeah, marathon. Ta-da! I got this fucking medal. It's smaller than the last one, but not surprising. But I guess let me say hi to everyone who's here, and then we'll show some Strava nonsense. The Hutchery was first today. Hello, hello. Mr. Swats, hello, hello. How you doing? The VM already booted? Oh, that reminds me. Because whenever I have trouble booting the VM, I'm pretty sure this gets unchecked. Yes, fixed. Nice. Sudik Speaks, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Major Tanya, how you doing? Good to see you again. Meat Sauce is also here. Emma, welcome back. Hello, hello. Lee says hiya. Welcome, welcome. Dates are hard. It's true, it's true. Ivan's also here. How we doing? A little day beer? Of course. Every day is a day beer. Well, opportunity for a day beer. I'm not saying I drink a beer every day. I basically only drink on Wednesdays and on stream. Ashley's here. Hello, hello. Welcome back. My favorite coding streamer. Don't tell don't tell any of the other coding streamers. But how you doing? Good to see you again. Okay, so marathon shit. Oh, don't full screen. So I ran the Thumb Coast Marathon, which is in Caseville, Michigan, right up in the thumb. If you look on a map, way the fuck up here. So the run starts in this city and it goes to this city. So it's basically this chunk of the thumb, which if you look at a map, holy shit, it looks like a lot. And admittedly it is. And I stayed in Bad Axe the night before, which is a tiny fucking town in the well, basically everything up here is the middle of goddamn nowhere. I only watch you since Snow doesn't stream anymore. That's true. I haven't seen Snow stream in forever. I hope she's doing all right. But yeah, the race starts in Caseville and goes to Port Austin, and it goes along the highway here. And let me tell you, it was a beautiful race. The views of the lake, the beach, the fall colors. It was a great, like, extremely scenic race. She's stressed, burnt out, cooked, short version. That doesn't surprise me at all. That doesn't surprise me at all. What was the weather like? The weather was also perfect. I guess we'll do in freedom units first, but at race start it was like 34, and by the end it was like 45. So like perfect running weather. Maybe a little cold at the beginning, but other than that, just like perfect running weather. In non-freedom units, that's like 1 and what, 10-ish? Maybe 10's a little high. Maybe like 9. let's just say 1 to 10. Which is great running weather. I actually am pretty disappointed in my finish. even though it is technically, well, Strava doesn't think it's a PR because, well, I'll show you why in a second, but I ran a 3:56:03, which is faster than my previous marathon, which was 3:58:57. But this was almost 6 or 7 minutes slower than I wanted to run, and I was doing fairly well and on pace. I ran with the pacer up until about here, as you can see on the graph, and then my legs just fucking died, and I was just like really demotivated and like slow, and I'm like, damn, I came all the way out here to run this goddamn race and I'm falling apart at mile 18, which is not, there's a lot to go at mile 18. You can see my pace here, like very consistent. The pace is 8:45 was the pace, or 8:46 was the pace that I was following per mile. And you can see that it's very, very consistent through here. And then here's where things start to go wrong. 8:54, 8:57, 9:15, 9:30, 10-minute miles. Like I slowed down a lot. But right around here, I looked at my watch and I was like, if I stop being such a little bitch and run the rest of it, I can still finish sub 4, was the first thing that I convinced myself of. Like, this is quick math. The quick math was just like, I think it was like, this would have been at mile 21. So there was 5 miles to go, and at a 10-minute pace, I was like, oh, I can just barely get there at 4 hours. And so I was like, I'm gonna, don't care that my feet are screaming, my knees are mad, my legs are angry. I was on like the cusp of cramping. Actually didn't cramp at all this whole race, which is amazing. This is the first time I've run a race where I haven't cramped. But I was on the cusp of just like completely crashing out. And I was like, you know what? Fuck that shit. We're gonna run, and we're gonna run fast, and I'm gonna meet the 4-hour time because I think I can just barely do it. And so I started running a little bit faster, and then I kept doing the math, and I'm like, wait a minute. I can actually beat my PR if I push a little bit more. And then around here, I was like, wait, I can actually beat my PR by a bunch if I keep pushing. And so, and this is not a typical marathon graph. Usually you see this and you're just like, oh, fuck, and it's slow for the rest of it. But I was like, no, fuck that shit. I'm gonna push hard. And I shaved off almost 3 minutes from my previous PR. But this graph is pretty shit. Like, this graph is, indicative of burnout here. Like, if you well, you can't see it. If you cover up this part of the graph, man, it just looks like the worst thing ever. But I was pretty happy with my time, but I wasn't happy with my performance. I was also still a little bit sick, like coughing up phlegm the whole time, and I was clear I didn't have full lung capacity, and it was yeah, I wasn't happy with it. I did maintain a consistent heart rate the whole time though, so that was, I guess, good. And cadence was basically on par the whole time. You can see where I stopped at water stations. I don't know why there's an up spike here. That doesn't make any sense. But you can see where I stopped at water stations. I did stop at every water station. These ones are ones where I actually stopped, grabbed 2 waters, finished them, and kept going. But yeah, if you look at my previous marathon from 3 weeks ago, things look a little bit better. The pace is very consistent, like very much steady at this pace. Yeah, it slows down a little bit here. I cramped right here. The reason Strava thinks this one is my PR is because this was sort of poorly measured. The Ann Arbor Marathon's a little bit long, an extra half mile here, which kind of sucks. And this marathon was actually very, very close to being almost exact. And from my watch versus the mile markers, the extra 1/10 of a mile was in the first mile. So like the first mile was mismeasured, and then the rest of it was exactly on target. So they did a really good job measuring this race, which I'm very happy about that. Like, this was the first time they ran this, and first time marathons are just like almost always a complete shit show. But this one actually was run pretty smoothly. I think there wasn't really, like, beyond the 1/10 of a mile at the beginning. This race was really well put together, especially for a first marathon, or first run of a marathon. But yeah, technically this one was faster. I was much more consistent on pace. Technically, the average pace was faster. Technically, Strava thinks that I, ran a marathon several minutes faster than the chip time. But overall, I finished. I ran fast despite being sick. And yeah, two marathons in 3 weeks is also a little crazy, but I fucking did it. Anyway, that's my marathon recap. Let me catch up on chat now. Did you swim in the lake after the race? No, I hobbled to my mom's car. She did the 5K. I hobbled to my mom's car, and then she drove me to my car, and then I drove home. Whisper, hello, hello. What running shoes do you recommend? Maybe I can grab some during BF offers. I don't know what BF is, but I actually don't have good shoe recommendations. I've run with 2 types of shoes so far. I used to run with Nike running shoes, and then they like completely revamped the model that I was using, and it went from being good to being shit. I currently run with Sauconys, which are fine, but I'm running in kind of like a medium entry level shoe. And it's okay. It does what I need it to do. But oh, I have so many blisters. I didn't really get any blisters the last marathon. Like, I had 1 small one, but I have like 6 on my feet right now. But I didn't chafe this marathon because I lubed the fuck up before. I like slathered myself with so much Vaseline. Actually, I had the most unhinged checkout at the grocery store the day before, because my fuel for racing is oatmeal cream pies, because it's something that I found that I can eat while I'm running and not feel gross, and it's basically the same calorie equivalent to the like gels, minus of course the electrolytes, but it's mostly the same. So that's what I eat. But I checked out at the grocery store with 2 boxes of cream pies and a thing of Vaseline. But yeah, Strava doesn't think it's a pull request, right? Right, meat sauce. Emma says, "Rip, hey, but you clawed it back. That's honestly really impressive." Yeah, I was surprised I was able to pull it back after that. Yeah. Holla holla, Whedon boys, welcome back with your 5 stream streak. Good to see you again. What was your previous PR? Already told you that. I don't know what to tell. Says, sup, man? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. You ran that fast while sick? Yeah. This is now the 2nd marathon that I've run while sick, because I ran LA marathon with COVID. That one was way worse though. This one I was mostly better by the time I ran, but I don't know what to tell. Says, you think it's a good approach to study and work software engineer at the same time? I don't know. On one hand, I'm missing out. I think I'm with the other hand. On the other, if I start, oh, what is this sentence? I think you're asking if you want to be a student and work at the same time. Which, like, I don't know. If you can make it work, it's fine, but you're also gonna miss out on all the like social aspects of like going to school. Then again, I worked and went to school at the same time, and I still managed to balance it, but I also mostly just did my work during the day or like during classes that were boring. I'm also pretty good at multitasking, so sometimes I would pay attention in class and work at the same time. But if you're not, I don't know. If you're not good at that, then I don't tell you. Oh. Shush. Emma says my stamina is still cooked from not being able to do more than walk around the house for a month. Yeah, that would do it. Meatsa says there was no elevation. I'd assume. What was the PR on the run with elevation? So I closed it already. Yeah, the Thumb Coast Marathon had like 150 feet of elevation, so basically 0. The Ann Arbor Marathon had about 1,000 and was my 358, 57. Whisper says gotta go for 3 back to back. Yeah, I don't think that's happening. Also, if you scroll down on something here, oh yeah, this weird. Speaking of back to back marathons, I was in the line for the bathroom before the race, and holy shit, this lady behind me was like talking about marathons. It was like, oh, what's your goal for this one? She's like, oh, just sub 4. That's usually my goal. And I'm like, usually your goal? She's like, yeah, I run a marathon a month. Sometimes I run 2 marathons a month. I'm like, what the fuck? She's like, yeah, I've run 735 marathons. I'm like, what? What fucking insanity is this? And I was, my first thought is like, is she sponsored to do this? Like, goddamn, that's a lot of running. And her, I don't know, husband, boyfriend, whatever, was like, yeah, she likes to run a lot. And he didn't run at all, which was also really surprising. Like, that's like a fucking insane amount of running. And not sponsored, and just like, yeah, I just like running marathons. It's just like wild. But yeah, Crazy Style, hello. 3rd one next week. No, we're not. I'm not running another marathon for a long while. Did I run barefoot? No. Rexroof says sounds like a good night. Yeah, with the cream pies. Yes, always a good night. Rexroof says I'm in Ann Arbor. Oh, cool. You walked the half this year. Nice. I probably well, maybe if you walked the half, I probably passed you running on the 2nd loop. Yeah, something like that, maybe. I don't know. But that's cool. That is a lot of running. Yeah, it's crazy. Did I meet the female Forrest Gump, right? Holy shit. Yeah, she was next level. Chandler, hello, how you doing? Meatsa says hopefully she's using SQLite to keep track of them all, right? Hello, Weedham Boy says, is she ripped? So that's the thing about running. You don't usually get ripped. You just get very toned. It was kind of hard to tell whether she was shredded or not, because everyone was like bundled up except for me. My dumbass was like, it's like 34 degrees. That's warm enough. And I'm just out there in t-shirt and shorts. I also didn't know that I could check a jacket at the start and they would take it to the finish. Which, if I knew that, I would have been a little bit warmer at the start. I don't think it would have made much of a difference. I mean, yeah, I probably would have burned a little less of my glycogen storage shivering at the start, but you live and you learn. If I do it again, I'll at least know that for next time. But it was a really nice race, and I would definitely run it again. Stonkfish says, what if she only runs the marathon each month? No other running. There's no way. There's no way. You have to train for that. You have to train for that. That's amazing. Also, very Michigan. Yeah. Well, I used to do downhill ski racing, and honestly, I stood out in less clothing for longer times at colder temperatures and was just fine. So I was like, whatever. I'll be a little bit cold, but it saves me the hassle of trying to, finagle all the nonsense. Oh, I will say one thing. Okay. I did say that they executed the marathon perfectly. There was one thing that they could have done better, which is they could have had more restrooms at the start. There were about 300 and some odd marathon runners, and there were only like 4 porta potties. So there's a little bit of a starvation problem there, but other than that, it went well. Also, I'm realizing I forgot to bring my Switch into this room, so we are going to try and automate a thing in Legends ZA. I almost said Legends Arceus. That's really annoying. That I don't want to do manually. So I'll be right back, and then I'll show you what we have to do. But I'll let you look at chair, because I know you love chair. Chair. I also didn't plug in anything, so I gotta do that too. So give me a sec. Oh boy, where are all my cables? Micro. Where's the other one? Fuck. Well, oh, there it is. Okay, found it. Okay, cool. All right. Did this work? I've noticed one thing that's annoying about the Switch 2 is I can't turn it on with my Pro Controller, which you can do with the Switch 1. I don't know why they regressed that. Is this gonna work? Hey! Is this gonna work? Nice. Okay, so let me show you the thing that's really fucking annoying. Okay. I know we haven't, I played a little bit on stream right when the game came out, and then I got sick, and I basically finished the game, except I don't have the shiny charm. The reason I don't have the shiny charm is there's this quest that's incredibly annoying. I have to win 1,000 Pokemon battles, and I have only won 471 so far. But let me show you how we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna try and figure out how to automate it. I actually think it's gonna be really easy. Yeah, I think this is the best place to do it. I played a little off camera level 100 for Alligator. Yeah, I played like 36 hours off camera, and I finished the Pokedex off camera, and I played through all the story off camera. Yeah. Oh, that's weird. They don't put. Oh, maybe they just include it. I was like, why don't they have Floette in here? And then I realized that Floette is just a Pokemon. Where is Florgs? There it is. Oh, they do have Floette in here. Can you see the other forms? Yes, you can. Okay, anyway. That's a quick level 100 team. Oh, I mean, I basically used the first 2 Pokemon for almost the entire game. There's only 230 in the dex, so it's actually not that bad. But we need to beat a bunch of battles. And as far as I can tell, from playing around with a little bit, I think this is going to be the easiest way to automate, is to use this restaurant. Actually, do I have what is it called? Amulet coin. Is there amulet coin in this game? Let's see if I have it first. That way I don't lose money, because you spend money to do battles in these restaurant things. No. Let's see if there's a way to get one. Amulet, coin, Pokemon, Legends, ZA. It might not be in this game. It's not in this game. What the fuck? Huh. It's programmed in the game, but it's not available. Okay, well that's annoying. Let me see if this is actually gonna work, if I'm gonna lose money. Okay, so I have 663,345, and as far as I can tell, I just have to press a bunch on this thing. I spend 3,000, and then it takes me into a battle, and these Pokemon are so weak that I should be able to just press ZR and A and kill them repeatedly, even though they're not very effective, in theory. In theory. I don't know how I'm going to do this on the microcontroller, though, because I don't think I have corded things, though. But yeah, ZR and A, even though it's a grass type, doesn't fucking matter. It just dies. Another grass type, don't care. ZR, A. And it just dies. No, I didn't have to press any directions, so I'm thinking that part's going to be pretty easy. And if I did this correctly, we should see 474 battles after doing this, because I think it's 3 rounds. We'll see. We'll see. This is the manual. Also, I don't know if my microcontroller stuff even works with the Switch 2, so we got a lot to learn. We'll find out how this works. But I'm hoping we can get to the automation part soon. So I'm thinking I can just have the microcontroller continually do ZR and A. I guess I gotta pause a little bit. Maybe I don't even need to pause a little bit. That's too boring to do manually indeed. Yeah, I'm not gonna do fucking 500 battles of this shit, and this is the fastest thing to do. Do we get a third round? Yeah, third round. Okay. So I think if I just make the microcontroller ZR and A, it can go through the dialogues even if ZR is pressed, and that should be enough to like still attack the Pokemon. Hopefully. And in theory, I will never die. In theory. And hopefully that'll be good enough. Okay, we technically made money, so it's fine. We don't have to worry about money. I was worried a little bit about money, but I think it'll be fine. Pretzel says, I was going to ask how you were doing automation on Switch 1 versus 2, if anything ended up differently. I don't know yet. I haven't tried it on the Switch 2 yet, so we'll see. Yeah, okay, so I can still use the same button combination here. And ZR doesn't focus on anything here. Okay, so I think that'll be enough. So honestly, this is pretty easy. I just need to ZR and A repeatedly. So let's see if I can actually get my microcontroller hooked up here, because that's the wild card. I haven't tried to do anything on the Switch 2 yet. Hopefully this works. I also haven't played this in a long time, or I haven't used the microcontroller in a long time, so I forget how it works. Kisskiller says, hey Anthony, sorry for asking, but what libraries are you using to automate? If you do Bang today, you can get the answer. But I have an actual microcontroller that pretends to be the Switch controller, and I'm gonna plug that in, and hopefully it works. I don't know, because I haven't done this in forever. All right, it lit up, so that's a good sign. My other USB cable, I just had it. Where did it go? or here. Here. Pokemon playing Pokemon Legends ZR plus A. Yeah, there was a Pasho Berry, which I think is kind of funny. Ooh. Okay, that's a good sign. So let's see. Ooh, we can turn. Does this still work? What does this do? Oh, I wonder if that does that command still work? Ping Pokemon. It's slightly correct. We'll say it's good enough. All right, here's the moment of truth. Oh, I don't even have it cloned. Oh, that's not where it would be. It'd be here. Yes. I don't know if this is gonna work. So, oh, actually, I have to go to controllers and do this, I think, because this is the first time I'm doing this. That's a great sign. I thought this is supposed to be auto-mounted. Oh, I don't have anything auto-mounted here. And well, that's gonna be annoying later. I think I want you. That work? No, I gotta click it again. No. Okay, so it is there. What do you mean? Could not open port. Oh. Yo! It fucking works! Yes! Okay. Sweet. We're fucking in, baby. Oops. Oh man, I fucking love this project so much. It's so cool. Okay, I wonder if the day-night cycle happens while we're in a building. I guess we'll figure that out when it happens. W, right? Pot TM says, "Are you a Windows user?" Yes. Britzel says, "What do you think about UV?" You can find my video about that. Well, I guess it's about Astral, but I'll let you find it on my channel. I should watch the videos on the microcontroller. Yeah, there's a whole playlist. Does this list the playlist? Yeah, there's a whole playlist of them. Where you can see all the videos about my microcontroller and some of the crazy shit that I've done with it. Oh, I didn't show my... Oh yeah, this one is crazy. This one's pretty crazy. I think I didn't even... I think I even have one more video I never uploaded. Yeah, this is a 2-year-old video that I never uploaded about automating the Joy-Con as well. I don't know why I never uploaded it, but I should upload this at some point. Like, blast from the past, 2-year-old video. This is the remains of a Joy-Con. Anyway. Crazy Sal says, I still don't understand what UV is trying to solve except being written in Rust. I mean, that's most of the selling point, is that it's written in Rust. Which, in my opinion, isn't much. I guess they're also trying to solve the Python bootstrapping problem, but that's not really that difficult a problem. And they didn't even do the heavy lifting there. Okay, but anyway, I need to look at the code for this because I don't know how. I don't know how we're gonna be able to press buttons on this, because I'm pretty sure almost all of this is hard coded, and I have like special combinations for particular buttons. I'm actually curious if I write ZR and then A, if that is enough to actually ZRA. Like if I need them to actually overlap. Do I see case? Yeah, this is C++ or C. This is C++. It's not Python, Mr. Swats. This isn't a match. It's not match. It's not match. Trust. This is there's semicolons here, bro. Yeah, this is the microcontroller code. I really should make a generic way to press whatever fucking button that I want. But that seems more complicated versus just assigning another character. How did I do this for... Oh, maybe I didn't do it for this. Is this even the updated code? I feel like this is out of date. 40 commits behind. Although I'm pretty sure this is just updogs. It is not just updogs. But it didn't change anything, so. And you think that's better than not being Python? Yeah, I mean, if it were elif statements, it actually probably would be shorter code. It would probably be shorter code. Okay, I think I actually need to flash this. So I need to add another combination because I don't know that. I mean, we could try it. We're gonna try and play through these and see if we can make it work. What was the code for ZR? Little r. Little r, and then wait for, let's say wait for 1 maybe? Yeah. Let's see what this does. Unicode strings are not supported. Yeah, I forgot. Byte strings, if I would run the type checker. Actually, let's see. If I would run the type checker, would it have complained? It would have. I should have run the type checker. I'm fine. I'm not unfollowing yet. Oh boy. Okay, and I really don't care if it's not optimal in this part here. I also don't think this is gonna work, so I'm gonna have to take over the controller when it fails. Oh, I gotta mute that too. All right, is it gonna work? Hello? Hello? Why is this not working? What the fuck? Is ZR not programmed? Okay, hold on. Okay. I guess we gotta flash this thing. Because I don't even think it has the current code on it. I must have never needed ZR? That seems really weird. That seems real weird. How do I do this? How do I I don't remember how this works. Meat Sauce has been a while since there was a third thumbnail on the right. Hell yeah, the Pokemon box is back, baby. Even if you automated the time it would take, you'd have to spend it anyway. Kinda, yeah. The alligator's just standing there menacing, yeah, just constantly taking grass attacks. Alright. Reset twice to ground and then run this. Sudo validate. But I know this isn't gonna work, so we gotta do a thing. So we have to mount something in here. This guy? No, that's not right. Where's the... Where's the fucking... This guy. Okay, so we gotta get that in here. So... Not there right now. Where are you? Where the fuck are you? Why are you not in here? What? Where is it? I don't see either of the devices there. That's weird. Oh, I thought I saw it. No? We're looking for the Arduino device. Man, do I really have to time it? It's super annoying. Ah, we're gamers though. All right, bad password. Okay. So in theory, if I do this, we should get the device. We do, perfect. We'll let it fail and then I'll do it again. Ta-da! Sweet. Sweet. No, automating this is definitely going to save me time. Doing 500 of those fucking battles is going to take hours. So even if I don't finish this by the time I have to leave, we're still doing it. Major Tanya says, wait, sudo validate. Is that just let's make me sudo so I don't have to do it whenever command requires it? So I forget what it does. I think it just runs the prompt and sets a timeout. Because normally if you sudo, you don't have to sudo for a while. Exonity! Thank you for the resub at tier 3 at 58 months. Good thing you got the whiskey in the belly there. Approaching 60, you're getting pretty close. It's good to see you again. Thank you for your continued support. I appreciate you as always. And thank you. Welcome. Dash is validate. Update the user's cache credentials, authenticating the user if necessary. For the sudo plugin, this extends the sudo timeout for another 15 minutes by default, but it does not run a command. So you could also do sudo echo instead, but I don't know. Sudo validate is the proper way to do it. So something just made a big noise outside. What's sudo -k? Oh my fucking god. -k. That's big K. Reset timestamp. We use without a command. It validates the user's cache credentials. Oh, so this is the undoing sudo bit. Neat. Learned a thing today. Clearly I should make a video about that. Video idea sudo validate. Just a tiny little tidbit that I can throw into a video. Is today Monday? Okay, good. I have tomorrow to record because I have not recorded. Because I am bad at record. Okay, we've flashed the new version. Doo-doom. Doo-doom. And you get plugged in too. And in theory, you should have auto-mounted. Oh, nice. What do you mean? Oh. Okay, can I press ZR now? What the fuck? Why does ZR not do anything? That's not good. All right, I'm gonna beat this battle manually and oops. Wow, that was an old scene. Hello? Hello? Oh god. Why did it take me into the game but not allow me to use the controller? Unplug this. Oh, because it put me in as player 2. You've been slacking on your YouTube lately? That's not true. I've uploaded every week. Okay. Let's just kill all this shit and then we'll go to a place where we can actually test the controls because I don't know why ZR is not working. That one's a little... Oh, because it's ZL. I'm fucking stupid. I'm fucking dumb, chat. Hold on. This might be fine. This might be fine. I might just be dumb. I needed ZL, not ZR. Oh my god. This reminds me of I was in driving school when I was 15. Actually, I have two driving school stories. I've already told the other one before. But this one this is not the one where I almost died. This is the one where I was just like, oh no. Oh no, the other person in the car, the driver is a fucking idiot. Oh, my water's empty. I should have filled that up. I'll do that after I tell the story. So we were driving. And this is one of the earlier driving ones. So we were just like in a subdivision in the middle of nowhere where like everything is slow. There's like very little risk. Like it's very just like, this is how to press the accelerator. This is how to press the brake. And I'm like, this is fucking Snoozeville. I've been driving around on, I know how to drive a stick shift. This is boring. Get me to the good shit. But I wasn't driving. This girl in my high school was driving. Not the girl from the other story though, that I'll tell after I get back, even though I've already told the story. Actually, in fact, I think I have a paint drawing of it. But anyway, and the driving instructor, oh my god, I got a story with him too. We'll tell the driving instructor story. So the driving instructor, his name was Mr. Gornick. And he had a bunch of really fucked up habits. He would always, before the driving like session, he would go to Subway and get 2 foot-long sandwiches. 2 full fucking Subway sandwiches. And he would munch on them the entire fucking drive with his goddamn mouth open, making exactly those sounds. So it'd be, and then he'd tell you what to do. That guy also had a tendency to slam on the brake for no fucking reason. I hated driving with Mr. Gornick. Anyway, Mr. Gornick was in the and the driving car, the passenger seat had a brake because apparently that's all you need to prevent an accident in a driving situation. But anyway, Mr. Gornick is instructing this girl in my high school, and we get to an intersection, and Mr. Gornick's like, all right, we're gonna turn right, and the girl takes both hands off the steering wheel, puts up 2 L's, and is like, nods, and then turns right. And I'm like, oh my fucking god. You are 15 years old and you haven't figured out what right and left are yet, except to put your fucking L's up. The other story is the one that I almost died. Let me see if I can find the picture for it real quick. That way I don't have to redraw it. Is it data media? No, it'll be tweets media. Oh, fucking A. I don't know how I'm gonna find this. How did I find the other one? Oh, I know what I did. I did this. All right, we get to go through every single every single AWC Paint post since the beginning of time to find this. Oh look, this one's literally about the Switch controller that we're doing today. Meat. I fucking love this one. Oh, you can't even see it because I'm stupid. All right, we'll start over. All right, this is the first one that happened. This is about Marsha's thing. And this is about the thing that we're doing today. This is how everything is hooked up. This is the meme that I was trying to show you. Meats. This was right when Meta launched their rebranding. I wonder. Okay, occasionally there were shitpost memes on here as well. Yeah. Could you imagine having recall right now? Not stupid. We're glad you're pretty. I'm pretty. Ooh, this is the story about. This is a story about my nightmare. Some of these I don't even understand what was going on here. That's the part though. Oh man. This is when my chain got fucked up. Oh, this is my favorite flower. What the fuck was this? Oh, this is when a sandwich delivery got. Oh! We found it! We found it, chat! We found the picture for the story. The red line is the spoiler, though. Oh boy. Okay, so we were driving a car. This is a different girl. I'm in the back right seat. The instructor's in the front right seat. This is also Mr. Gornick. Oh, this poor girl. This poor girl had like a huge crush on me too, which is the worst part because she killed all those chances and almost me at the same fucking time. But we're approaching this like we're on a 4-lane road with a turn lane in the middle, and we're approaching this dirt road, and Mr. Gornick is like, "All right, signal up for right, and we're gonna turn right. We're gonna slow down and we're gonna turn right here." And so she signals up for right. We slowly approach the intersection. And then she cuts hard left across all these lanes of traffic. And we narrowly miss a semi coming down this lane by probably about like 10 to 15 feet. And we get here and Mr. Gornick slams on the brake and is like, all right, we'll call her O. All right, O. Actually, that probably gives away the name because there's not too many names that start with O. All right, O. You're done with your driving session. It's Anthony's time to drive, and that was the end of that. But holy fucking shit! Because there could have been a car here. Fortunately, there were no cars here. There was a car here, but we barely missed it. Or there was a semi here. There was also a car here, but it was not that close. But holy fucking shit. This was probably, I think this is the closest I've come to dying. Obama. Ah, fuck, damn. How did you know? Omonda says Larissa Day. That's quite the name. Meatsaw says, so apparently there's a CLI called Ask Anima. Oh yeah, I've used it before. That you can record what you're typing and provide it as text for the viewers. Have you heard of it? Yes, I've used it before. I don't really like it because I'd rather just do it live because that's more fun. Major Tanya says, is that one of the KMS lanes I've heard about many horror stories about? This is just a normal left turn lane. I feel like these are pretty normal. Someone in chat has said the name, but I'm not going to say what it is because that would come from, you'd be able to figure out who it is very quickly. Orpheus Trust, yeah. Forest Penguin says Oracle. Yep, that's Oracle, 100%. That's who it was. But yeah, fortunately I was able to find the old A2EC Paint voter for this. What else we got in here? I don't want to know what this is. This is a joke that no one will understand, which is completely fine. What was I doing here? In memory AIO bound queue. No idea. Oh, this was trying to figure out how to do channel point redemption for theme rewriting. We got it working though, which is pretty cool. Oh, this was for the sponsored stream. This is why I don't use the weird PyTest stuff. No idea what this is. Oh, this is vectors. This is slots. This is my... Why did I do it in italics? Funny font though. This is my network setup. I did actually do this future thing too. Oh, this is my server setup. It's different now. Oh, this is bullshit from work. Man, this was fucking crazy shit. This is me redoing my Terraform setup. This is opcode rewriting. Why did I use a funky font for this? SQSQ. Oh, I forgot about SQSQ. Copy and write. Ooh, okay, more bytecode stuff. Oh, this is CovCI. That we can actually work on now because I'm no longer in conflict of interest. Hooray! This is the story of a girl cried a river and down the whole world. This is my parents' house, I think. Oh no, this is just describing what a walkout basement is, and that's all the that's all of A2C Paint. Surprisingly, I feel like there was more, but. Tabby the Panda says, so Babby or VS Code? I'm gonna use Babby. Mr. Spot says, let's do a blind PowerPoint presentation for end of year stream with A2C Paint. Oh, just like show all of the A2C Paints for a year. I don't think I've been doing enough though, which is the problem. I don't think I've been drawing enough paint stuff. Drawing a rectangle. Oh, this is my parents' house. I guess technically my dad's house, but yeah. Okay, I need to fill my water. Hold on, let's see if this works with instead of ZR, ZL. Let's see if this works. Please? Please work? Water, 94% water. I need to drive in a couple hours. So 94% water would be a problem. Also, this is like not even, this is like 89% water. Oh, it fucking works! I don't need to write any more C++ code. Oh shit. Oh, that's so good. The buttons don't even have to overlap. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Oh my god. This is amazing. I can just let this run, I think. No, this is so much fucking easier than I thought it was gonna be. Shit. Well, let's optimize it because, well, let's let it go through and then we'll make it faster because I think we can reduce the amount of time that it presses ZL and the amount of time it waits and the amount of time we press A. So it'll make it go through this faster. But this is pretty good. That's pretty good. Wow. I fucking love this project so much. Oh my god. It's gonna be back, chat. It's gonna be back playing Oh, I'm glad you changed it to ZL plus A instead of ZR plus A. Oh, let's cancel it here. Scripts. Ooh, we get to make a new directory. Scripts/ZA. How do these get structured? Ooh. We wrote a lot of code for Scarlet Violet. I don't think we're gonna write too much for ZA, but so we don't need counts because we're just going to while true here. Eli says, what are you automating? I didn't play the game. So there's this really fucking annoying thing. I'll tell it again since I didn't tell it recently. And since you just got here. There's this really fucking annoying thing. Where... Shut the fuck up, dude. We have to, in order to get the shiny charm, which is the thing that I only fucking care about in Pokemon is shiny Pokemon. I have to win 1,000 Pokemon battles. And when we started the stream, I was at 471. So I gotta do 530 odd or 520 odd battles in order to get to 1,000. And the fastest way to do it is to manually beat up these dudes here. Unfortunately, my dudes are so strong that it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter what move I use. I just need to use the move over and over and over and over. And do that. Meansauce says the vector one is actually append 01. I watched it yesterday while shuffling explains. Oh, cool. Nice. Tabby the Panda says PowerPoint karaoke is one of my favorite unconference / bar camp evening events. Ooh. Well, true. Press button ZL. Yeah, basically. Stove says 1K, bruh. Yeah, this shit fucking sucks. I don't even have to run forward. I literally just have to start here. And unfortunately, so I guess I'll show you the combat system in this game because it's a little bit different than other games. And that's part of, like, normally it would just be mash A repeatedly. But unfortunately, there's like a new combat system in this game, so we have to finagle the combat system. The latest Pokemon game is real time, and so there's this whole like field and moves, like you can technically dodge them and the Pokemon move around, and like you press LZL to like choose your moves and stuff, and you can, well, I can't throw balls, but that's what it, not now, focus on the opponent. And so you can choose what moves you use, and fortunately we can just press the A button and use Aqua Jet because that's the weakest and fastest move to just kill them. It just, completely ignoring type advantage. But yeah, it's just like it's more of a real time battle system than it is turn based. And moves have like cooldown and stuff, but with automation we'll be able to just do this. On my 3DS, I remember using a coin to block the movement button in Pokemon X for hatching X in the circular plaza. That's also in this game. And that might be how we automate another set of shiny Pokemon later on. Because it turns out, so as far as I understand, the way the way shiny Pokemon work in this game is the game keeps track of 10 shiny Pokemon and will keep them spawned in the game. And so all you have to do is run around in circles and despawn and respawn Pokemon, and eventually the ones near you will be shiny, or 10 of them near you will be shiny. And so in theory, I can just respawn Pokemon until I get a shiny. Kegsit is here, says having dinner, but yay, Anthony stream. It's true, it's true. How you doing, Kegsit? Also, I forgot to fill my water, but I will finish this. And then, fuck, I want to run this. I want to write the script and run it though. No, hydration is important. But yeah, let me get through this battle, and then this is basically the script, by the way. This shit right here. Well, we're gonna tweak these numbers to be smaller so that it goes faster, but it's basically it. Like, I think I can probably do 0.25, 0.25 here, and then it should be good. Maybe even less than that. Jack Tonic GG, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Appreciate you stopping by. Blah, blah, blah. All right, let's do this. Where did my USB cable go? There it is. How do you have... Huh. The same loud noise happened outside again. Hope it's not a problem. How do serial commands end up in the Switch controller? So, do I have a scene for this? I have one that's labeled the scene. Oh yeah, sort of. Well, the scene's a little fucked up and the camera sucks ass for this, but god damn it. Do I have a better one? I guess I could put it up by my face and do this scene. Yeah. So this is an Arduino Pro Micro. This is a UART. This is hooked in the computer. This is hooked into the Switch. And so I send UART through this guy. And then it communicates over serial to this guy. And then it sends button presses to a Switch. Yay. There's an option to disable dialogue in this game. There is not, Patrick OG. There's a shit ton of dialogue in this fucking game. Let's try 0.2 and 0.1. Let's get aggressive with this. Is this good enough? Oh, serial's fucked because I unseated it. I didn't realize. Oh, is it UART? Oh, I don't fucking know. I've never heard it pronounced out loud, so I don't fucking know. Okay, so in theory, we did this right. We may need to tweak the numbers, but I should be able to get this to run. And if this works, I'll fill out my water and then we'll work on something else. AKA probably shit that I get paid to do, but we'll see. Please attack and kill the grass Pokemon game. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. Wikipedia says UART. Oh, I'll change my it looks so glitchy, but it works. It looks so glitchy. Okay, I'm gonna fill up my water. I will be right back. I will see you in a sec. Hello chat, I'm back. Also, I forgot to show you this. My mom, for my marathon, showed up at the finish and made a sign. And given this is a Pokemon stream, I think this will, well, we're working on the Pokemon stuff so far. I think this will be appropriate. But my mom made this sign. Which is so good! to cheer me on at the finish of my marathon. With really fast Ninjask and speed boost. And she drew this. She drew this. And it wasn't traced. She drew this. My mom is very talented, by the way. But yeah. And she like looked up the font to like make sure it was the Pokemon font and like she went way out of her way to make this and did a really good job with it. But I figured I'd show it off. Also I'm hungry, so I'm gonna eat these are oatmeal cream pies, but they are peanut butter oatmeal cream pies, and holy shit, they are so good. They have no right being so good. But also Angus the Bus, welcome to the stream. Hello. Jack Tonic GG, welcome. I just spent the past 10 minutes trying to find Python. I've got nothing. Is it a custom library? No, it's just a goofy emote that we have. That's the Python logo with some thanks, some thonk going on there. Also, the bot died. Whatever you said, Larissa Day, made the bot real mad. I'm so happy this is working. This is gonna save me so much fucking time. But yeah. Pot of Green's also here. Hello. Your mom/mom rocks. Yeah. Here we would say mom. Mom. Even more like the Midwestern accent would say mom. Mom. But yeah, it's pretty good. This thing's working. I'm so happy this is working. I'm going to come in and push it. Tectonic says, that's awesome. Congrats on the marathon. The marathon. Nice. Thank you. Appreciate it. I wish I ran faster, but it is what it is. Rollers is here. Hello. You should add it to your background. Ooh. I don't know where I would put it. Maybe above? I mean, there's blank space over here. I haven't really figured out what to do with this. I feel like I need to like move my desk. Because the really annoying thing is every time I start stream, my camera is zoomed here. And I'm like, that's too far zoomed out. And so I have to do this. So I'm thinking, well, that's too far in. I'm thinking I should move my desk like a foot just so I don't have to do that anymore. But I don't know, the angle... I feel like the angle on my, in my previous apartment was so much better. And here I feel like my stream background just is kind of awkward. And I don't really, I feel like I was the same distance. I just don't know what was different. But, I don't know. Move back just for the stream setup. I think that's what I'm going to do. Is like move my desk 1 foot. And I think I can get away with that. And actually, I think it'll make it better. Because right now... Right now, to close my door, I gotta move my lighting setup. Oh, just move back to the old apartment? Yeah, I'm gonna move out of my house into a really expensive apartment. Just so I have a better stream setup. I don't think that's the play. If you live in a dumpster, you can roll it up a mountain and have an awesome stream view. What? I'm just gonna take a nap. Well, thank you for stopping by. Good to see you. Meat Sauce says, watching older videos, I noticed you were moving much more. Is this the case? You mean like myself moving around? Maybe. Maybe that's the case. I've been trying to be better about microphone etiquette. and you know, staying static and speaking into it. I'm not good at it, but I've been thinking about it a little bit, so sometimes I'm better about it. Because I used to move all over the place, and then you wouldn't be able to hear me because I would just kind of trail off and like not necessarily be good at microphone while emoting around, but you know, I'd say I'm slightly better about it now. I don't think I'm great at it by any means, but it's definitely something I've been thinking about. I'm making an effort towards. I still don't have a fucking trash can in this room. Why? I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna fix that. I hope the ones that I have in the rest of the house are still on Amazon. I'm gonna fix that. Because I feel like every time I'm in this room, I'm like, man, I really want to throw something away. And I'm like, I gotta go to the other side of the goddamn house. Apparently I have the same thought in March of 2023 and didn't get yet another one. Sweet. Dino says, Anthony, I paid off my windows. What does that mean? Oh, did you like take out a loan to buy windows? Is that a thing? Easy for editing if you don't move? Well, joke's on me because I don't edit. Oh, you replace your windows in your house. Oh, nice. That's expensive. That's a lot of work. Well, I'll throw it away later. You got a 0% construction loan. Oh, nice. Nice, nice. That's convenient at least. With Linux. My last payment today was $8.41. Nice. Fraud says they were talking. Farhan says I thought we were talking about Windows 11. Yeah, I replaced all my Windows for Linux. Well, we still got both here. Why did I put it in the wrong directory? Also works for Switch 2. Thank God this thing works for Switch 2. I would have been real salty if it didn't. Edel says, so now half of that money will go towards the principal on my mortgage, the other half will go towards savings. Nice. Mr. Swat says, I'm soon going to kill my Windows 10 partition and turn it all into a giant Linux distribution. Oh, nice. Yeah, the bot doing bot things. You rolled the 1d10 and failed there. Add auto battler for Legend ZA. Unlike our streamer, I'm on Windows 11 finally, I think, maybe. How do I even check? System? Does it say somewhere? Yeah, Windows 11. As of this year. Jaholo! Me bought virtual cave. No more money to creep. Yo! Congrats, congrats. I assume that means you bought a house. Well, or you'll get it in in May. That's cool. Congratulations. 61 months of open source and Pokemon for it. Yo, let's go. That's awesome. Thank you for your continued support. It's great to see you again. I appreciate you as always. And 61 months is crazy. I guess it's been pandemic and 5 years now, right? AWC desktop. Yeah, that's I've run out of creative names for my computers and stuff. So my Wi-Fi is called AWC Wi-Fi. My phone tether is called AWC Tether. Oh, actually, that reminds me. I'm supposed to do a thing. Actually, I'm supposed to do a lot of things. Alert! Emergency alert! Oh. I gotta reply to this. Oh. Oh, I am in this photo. Look at that. The race photos are up for, I guess we could look at those. Oh, no. Coast Marathon. The race photos are up for this, if I can figure out where they are. Their website kind of sucks. Surely it's one of these links, right? Photos! Used cave, but still massive upgrade. Nice! I ran out of creative names. Babbybox 3. We're about to get Babbybox 4 next year. Emergency alert. Cake levels in Panda are extremely low. Yes. More space, newer kitchen garden. Solar panels. Nice. Nice. I'm looking to do solar panels at some point. How do I find these? All participant uploads. Milford running. Why the fuck is this here? Kensington Metro Park. That's super far away. Are these just random uploads from random people? I guess so. And there's only like 5 of them. Okay. I'm gonna ignore those. Finish line photos. I don't think I'm in any of the... Oh my god, there's 64 pages of these? No fucking way am I looking those up. Oh, you can search by bib. Oh boy, these are all gonna be terrible. I'm so sorry. These are gonna be some of the least flattering photos that you'll ever see of me. Cause I am fucking miserable when these were taken. Yeah, I'm dying. I'm super dying by this point. Look at the look of pain in my face. Poor man's Charlie Sheen. Here's me crossing the finish. Yeah. At least in the finish, I'm like, I got this. I got this shit. I'm just looking. I'm looking right here. I'm like, I don't trip over this. That'd be the most embarrassing thing. This was... Oh, I was still at the pacer at this point, so I wasn't completely miserable by this point. I was still doing well here. I wasn't dead yet. Oh, this is right at the beginning. This is super early on. Yeah, look, I'm smiling here. I'm smiling here. It was easy mode here. Yeah. Here is right past the halfway point. And I'm actually still doing fine here too. I'm like concerned, but doing all right. Oh, this is an unflattering photo. I'm sweaty as fuck. Is that all? That's all they have. Huh. AWC's hot, literally? Yeah. 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 You fucking did it, so well done. I did indeed. But my mom found a bunch of them. Apparently, I think they're just having people tag them manually. Which, like, I think this was one of the people that ran with my group, maybe. But, man. It was so cold. Oh, there's pages and pages of these. I'm not going to scroll through all these, but anyway, marathon photo. Is there anything better than a nice warm hoodie from the dryer when it's chilly in the house? I actually don't like being warm. I wonder if they manually label them or they use CV of any kind. I'm pretty sure they manually label them. Joel says, how many times a week did you run for training? I was supposed to run 4 times a week, but usually I ran like 5-ish, 5 or 6. My training plan was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sundays. But I would often run Saturdays and occasionally Fridays as well. Not the last week. The last week I was sick, so I didn't run at all. I'm just resting for my marathon. Smile. Okay. So the next thing that I want to do is something that I actually don't know how to do, which is finding large objects in Git repo. I've definitely done this before. Not large commits. I want to find the large files. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, this seems fine. Let's make sure the script isn't any sort of nonsense. Revlist cat file. Grep for blob sort. Some crazy cut command. GNUM format. And numfumt. Convert numbers from/to human readable strings. Cool. Okay, this seems not terrible. The first is just to make sure it works on macOS, probably. Oh, Jesus Christ. They checked in the webpack cache at some point. See, I don't understand why gitlog does not give me results here. Oh, they checked in the physics as well. And the build output. Okay, so there's gonna be a lot of things to improve here. How is there a 10 megabyte markdown file? How the fuck? I mean, these all make sense. Let's try and just get things that are megabyte or larger. Oh, there's node modules checked in at some point too. Okay. a Bible checked in? Okay, but anyway, our goal is to rewrite history to reduce the size of this repo. This seems like a very clear choice of something that can get removed, but I don't know why it doesn't show up in the git log. That's what's really confusing to me. I wonder if there are multiple roots. Find root commits in repo. I wonder if they did weird history merging stuff. How long does git clone take? Forever. Git log max parents equals 0. Holy fucking shit. This repo has 5 root commits? Oh. How the fuck? How does it have 5 root commits? I guess that's why get log doesn't really do what I want it to do. Alright, my friend, start over, says Pandoxer. Yeah. How does that even work? You can merge unrelated histories. Always need the Holy Spirit when coding. I think it's not like an actual Bible. I think it's the Bible of this programming language, which is just a weird way to say it. Based code, welcome to the stream. Are you a programming streamer? It's rare to see a check mark in a programming stream. Yeah, it seems like you do software development. There's not many of us left. I've given you a follow. Oh, you streamed 7 hours ago. Cool. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Delete code, push current code as initials, start over. Yeah. Yeah. The rest are on. I don't want to know what that is. Is that like a fucking. What is this shit? I don't know what that is. I think you're just making this up. I don't see it anywhere. It's fine, whatever. If it isn't, then someone should make it. Oh, no, it's just you go on OnlyFans and stream Rust in an unsafe block. Doing good, enjoying watching you work. That command line, yeah. We do a lot of artisanal software here. And yes, I did just use the Gemini suggestion here. But it was only because I recognized this option. Otherwise, I would have scrolled down. Because I have used this before. Because I knew what I was looking for. And as soon as I saw it was the thing that I was looking for, I didn't bother looking further. Because I have used this option before. Because I have previously been like, why the fuck doesn't getlog work? And then being like, oh, there's multiple parents. And so getlog doesn't understand that for some reason. Based code, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Also, did I miss Kabawani? Thank you as well for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. But holy shit, we got a lot of stuff to clean up here, I guess. Actually, what is this? How does this work? Clean up. I bet this is deleting all of it. Okay. I was worried for a sec when I saw .env.development followed by .env.prod. Whoo. Yeah. Okay, so, oh shit. Oh fuck. Okay. Alright, so there's definitely a lot of commits that we need to factor out a lot of shit in here. Is this still checked in? And unfortunately we can't find... This is super annoying. This is super annoying. I wonder if it's in a feature branch. Could be a thing. Why is this command taking so long? It's just supposed to be echoes. What are you doing? Yeah, that was weird. This is what I expected it to do. Which is there's a whole bunch of merged branches. Maybe I'll do it through the UI. That seems like better. Branches. All? How many are there? Friend Zone Light. What a branch name. Okay, so for like these closed PR, I eventually have to delete all these branches. So I gotta figure out. What to do here. Is it thunderstorming outside? No. It's sunny. Why does it sound like thunder outside? So weird. K0 says, what is Python? Welcome to the stream. He's using the best command line editor too, Babby. It's true. Don't forget the elite window manager. Yes, yes indeed. Exani says, still having trouble getting this. I wish there was a paint graphic illustrating what was going on. Which thing? What I'm trying to do, or... I'm trying to figure out all of the large objects. I'm trying to figure out all the large objects in this repo, and then I'm going to rewrite it to not contain all these. Because right now, this repo is 3/4 of a megabyte to clone. And that's too damn much. But I think we can start by, like, I think I'm going to write a script for this. I don't know. I don't understand why there are 5 get roots though. That's super weird. The thing, obviously, of the multiple root stuff. So you can make repos. You can merge unrelated histories. So let's say, I don't know, PyUpgrade, and do I have some repo that doesn't have a README? I said Mouse, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Surely I have a repo without a README, right? Is that a README? Damn. Airlex, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. The private repo, I don't really want to do that. This one? Damn. Does this have a README? I'm trying to find something that's not going to conflict when I do this. But everything's going to conflict. Alright, fuck it. We'll just do it with the conflicts. It would add wet. Oh, get fetch wet, get merge wet / main. Refusing to merge unrelated histories. So normally it'll say that. And then there's an option to do it. Allow unrelated histories. So somebody did this at least 4 times. And then you end up with this. Let's just say we add everything and commit. Oh, what the pre-commit config is fucked up. And this is fucked up too. And I shouldn't use a message, I should just git commit. And so now if we do max git log max parents equals 0, we see both of the root commits here. So somebody did this at least 4 times in this repo that I'm fucking around with. You pass each root commit as the parent, which git log would work. Maybe? So git log max parents equals 0, format equals %h. Xdogs replace git log this to head examples. So that makes less sense to me. Like, how do I find... How do I find this? I've often seen people use allow unrelated history as a way to merge and maintain repo-specific changes to a template repo. Sounds like a terrible idea, personally. Woos is here. Hello, hello. So how do I find what object references this? Well, let's see what this shell script does, because I bet if we cat file... let's try that. Get rev list objects all missing equals print get cat file. This is gonna be hella slow. Oh god, what have I done? Oh, you need to tell what type it is. Find commit containing object get. It's not a tree though. We'll try this. I don't think it's gonna work. Fuck. I want not tree, I want blob. Oh, maybe get log dash dash all is what I want. Ah. So what did this commit do? And where? Ooh, that made me nervous. I saw API key. I was like, oh, what the fuck have I found? So this introduces this, but like... Is this an unmerged branch? No, origin main. What the fuck? What the fuck? Sulfite, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. What? Massive, major cleaning up of repo. I think this whole directory was removed. But why do I not see the fucking next directory? That's what's really confusing to me. Like, when did this get removed? It's really strange to me. Super weird to me. But honestly, if we clean up most of this shit, probably to about here-ish. That probably reduces the repo size by a lot. But I'm gonna go through and delete all of the merged branches here. I'm gonna do it manually. Just because this was last week, why was it not auto-deleted? Why is it not auto-deleted? Oh, I don't have access to this setting. Fuck. I'll ask the professor. Not using name only with show is brave. It's not my repo. I don't give a shit. It's not gonna show my credentials. Yeah, I don't know why this didn't get deleted, but I'm gonna go through. Fuck, do I have to do all of these? This is why I have a script for this. We're just gonna run this. They're already merged, so surely we don't need these branches anymore. Kind of scary the programming language has such a poorly maintained repo. That's why I've been hired to fix this shit. There's only so much I can do. There's a few 6-year-old branches at work. Wow, that's wild. Okay. Okay, the box was unchecked, so I keep a bunch of merge branches anyway. There's no reason to. The only reason that they had them was because they hadn't checked the box. But now the box is checked. Sorry. Oh, fucking A. What? That was too large to send. Maybe this is less text. There we go. What do you mean character limit? God fucking damn it. I don't have Discord Nitro. There we go. Oh god damn it. Okay. Some people hate having useful tab completion on Git, right? Well, I suspect a lot of the developers here just use VS Code and don't really think about it. Okay, so I've been told I can delete all branches for closed merge requests. So the actual way to do this is go to the last page. Oh my god, there are a lot of pages. There's a way to script this, but I don't know how to do it. Oh, maybe that was the last page. Oh, here we go. All right, so we're gonna go through and delete all these. Unfortunately, it's gonna be slow and manual. Why is this one still here? Also, why do I no longer have delete buttons? What? Why can't I delete these? Where's the... Oh. Really? Wow, that's dumb. That's annoying. Yeah, I could use the CLI. I don't know why this one didn't get deleted. Probably because there's multiple roots. Okay, anyway. Anyway, we're gonna delete all of the merged undeleted branches. Other 10 pages of this. Text too bigly and D&D chups. Also, hello, how you doing? Yeah, I could use the command line, but installing it and then scripting it is gonna be way slower than me just manually clicking through 10 pages of these, and honestly, this is kind of satisfying, so I'm gonna enjoy my life and click this button a bunch of fucking times. They asked ChatGPT about what is this button? Draft. About why I was surprised that that box wasn't checked. And ChatGPT lost its fucking mind. $8,000 commits behind. Yeah, there's a lot of commits in this repo. Which probably means I'm gonna have to force everyone to squash merge PRs from now on, as much as I don't like doing that, because it's like, it's gonna be a lot of work to teach all the contributors to use Git properly. And it's probably easier to just do squash merge. In theory, deleting a bunch of these branches should reduce the repo size a little bit, especially if some of these PRs have gross nonsense in them and they're branches within the repo. We're almost done. Okay. So if we do get fetch prune and get GC aggressive, there are a few I missed. Well, we'll double check. So, already reduced the repo by 180 megs. That's pretty good. I wonder if we run this now. No, still looks like a lot of these are still here. Base code says, why not require status checks to pass before merging with some branch protection rules rather than squashing commits? Listen, baby steps. We got a lot to get to before we can get anywhere close to that. We're very far away from there. You lose so much useful history with squashes. I agree. I personally prefer not squashing. But yeah. I agree. I don't squash in any of my repos, but these are academic types. So they're not necessarily up to speed on those sorts of things. Now I'm asking if we can delete your old branches. Oh, updog failed. Why did updog fail? We can get that working. I've been given the green light to delete old branches too. So we're gonna do that. That one I think I can automate with the command line. What is failing? It's probably my pie. Also, my pie is super slow. How is my pie configured? Well, it's mostly the default config. Does this follow PyI files? Is that part of the problem? It is. What if we do... What if we do this? Does that speed it up? Actually, before we do that, okay, so with the improvement, takes 5 seconds. Without the improvement, that feels longer than 5 seconds. It's not. Okay, that makes no difference. Fine. Probably because there's a global exclude. Oh, there is. There is. Vendor. Okay. So that patch does nothing. That's fine. All right, let's fix what this is doing. 269. It's complaining about bytes. Why is it using AST3? Oh. Probably because it was originally using AST3 and then... Node repr in PyTree. Yeah, repr is probably fine. Line 2497. Okay. Value to constant has stir bytes AST. Expected all of these. Oh, we've already narrowed the value here to stir bytes. For I and range len. Oh. Lightspeed says log hide API key. I see why we all do this. It's not my problem. It's not my API key. I don't care. Meta Margo says hello, hello, hello. 3 of them. What? What? Okay, why does my pie not narrow in this case? Well, we can rewrite this in a different way. Original Mr. Haste! It's been a long time. Hello, hello, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. How you been? How are things? Wow, it's been 1 week since you looked at me. It's been 2 years. Welcome back. How's it going? How are things? Good to see you. Python indeed. Yeah, I think that fixes things. It's interesting that check.json doesn't match any files. Fix my pie errors against upgraded my pie. I'll make sure this passes, and then I can do that. Switch footage is so similar each loop that my brain is starting to think it's a looped video. I mean, it's basically a looped video. It's running the same script over and over and over. Tell me Python isn't your first programming language without telling me it's not your first programming language. Yeah. Yeah, 4i in range len. Oh god. I have a video for this, I think. Yeah. Mr. Hay says things are going good. Really, 2 years? I thought I caught one of the streams in March. Oh, you probably did. You might just not have talked in chat. It's been 2 years since you said something in chat, which is fine. That's okay. Ah, Major Tanya's got the right video. Yeah, 345. Okay, is this passed yet? I mean, the pre-commit parts have passed. I don't know about the test though, because we did change technically could have changed behavior on some stuff. Stalling Tornado is a but why moment. What the fuck is all this shit being installed? Surely we don't need all these dependencies, right? maybe not so surely. I bet this installs some like crazy dependencies. Anyway, tests are running now. Oh, just the number shown on stream. Ah. Base Code says, fun stream, man. We'll try and raid you sometime if you're on. Sounds good. Thank you for stopping by. Good to see you. And good luck on your streaming adventures as well. This one's in Jax, not in Python, but it's the same problem almost certainly. Pandoxer asks, what's your favorite harmless prank for when a coworker forgets the computer unlocked? Here's a few good ones. In order for this one, I need to install Ruby. Spirit says, what's the CI/CD tool you use the most? What about the one that I made? I mean, GitHub Actions is probably the strictly correct answer, but I think this is the one that I like the most. But I'm extremely biased because I made it. Gem install lolcat. I should have done no document. What other? So then you can do alias cat equals lolcat. And I don't know. This one's also pretty harmless because if it goes to a TTY, then it's uncolored. But this is a pretty good harmless prank. One that's slightly less harmless is I edited my coworker's prompt to add a slowly increasing sleep, like several milliseconds per command they ran. It would just get slower and slower and slower. And so only after like an hour or so would they notice that their prompt, they're like, why is my terminal slow? They would open a new tab and the slowness would go away and they'd be like, huh, must just be a memory leak in the shell. And it took them months to realize this. Also, they messaged me like a year after that and were like, my shell is slow. Did you fuck with me again? But I hadn't talked to them in forever, and I obviously hadn't fucked with them, but yeah. Spirit says precommit only works for local automation. No. It's a tool you can use anywhere. So it's just, you know, you can just run this command in CI. Consider running that in CI too. And there's a where's the like yeah, there's a bunch of CI examples here. But yeah, it's essentially just run your linters everywhere. Wolford's here. Hello, hello. How you doing? Next level psychological warfare. Yeah, but I also pranked him with this, and he loved it so much that he just left it. In fact, he changed his dot files to do this by default, so there was always lolcatted. Another one that is kind of funny. I have this alias WTF that prints WTF indeed, so you can be like WTF Ruby, and it'll be like, what the fuck indeed Ruby. I was once on a call with this same individual. I was on a call with the same individual, and we were doing like a remote tmux debugging session where we were both on the same terminal, and something didn't add up, and he's like, what the fuck? Types WTF enter on the terminal, and this showed up, and he laughed so hard he had to hang up the call and call me back 10 minutes later because he was just like pissing himself laughing. But this is a fun little tiny little prank. But lolcat's pretty good. Panax says, I've cooked a fake git push precommit hook that echoes some fake pushing data and then exits one. Oh, that's pretty good. Spirit says, does it integrate with GitHub Actions? Can you please give an example how to use it in CI? So this, you don't need any setup. You just have a precommit config and it'll run automatically. Like you can see here, here's an example where it ran automatically. You can use it in GitHub Actions. There are examples for this with GitHub Actions, but I don't know why you would when precommit CI is going to be faster than often finishing before GitHub Actions even starts. But yeah, it's literally just pre-commit run -sl files, and like the complexity is if you want to cache the things. So here's how you do the caching if you want to do the caching. But anyway, Wilfred says everything in my terminal uses lolcat. It's great. The one downside to lolcat is cat is real fast, but lolcat kind of slow because Ruby. So rewrite it in Rust. Where's my R lolcat? But I'm gonna get rid of that cursed tab. Spirit says, I don't quite understand CI/CD really well. Can someone recommend a good resource, please? The way I think about CI is it's just tests that run on your pull request that you make sure you pass before you merge. CD, the way I think about it is like Rafflecat. Ooh, good idea. CD is like your deployment system. That's kind of the TLDR. There's already a Roost lolcat. Nice. Life's Faded says the Ruby debuff crying. Yeah. Ruby doobie like that. Ruby doobie. Ruby doobie, the worst joint you ever smoke. Okay, so I've been given permission to delete any branch older than 2 weeks. So there's 140 branches. Let's see if we can get branch -r grep -v main $. Should get rid of origin head and origin main. In theory. I wonder if there's tags in this repo. That's gonna make rewriting it annoying. Oh, there's lots of tags. Lots of tags. Okay, well. Ruby dooby doo! Yeah. The only Roost project I support is Zoxide. I'm not familiar with Zoxide. The oldest PR I've seen come back to life was 8 months, my own PR. Yeah, usually they're probably dead. Yeah. Don't do it like Jarrah, who deleted all of the data the last 2 weeks instead. We're definitely gonna be echoing stuff before we do stuff, but Meatsaw says my team had CD but not CI. What? What? How? Terrifying. Zoxide is lovely with all the CD you do. You probably shit on him, but maybe try it. What is it even? What is it? Zoxide. Is it like a workspace manager? Yeah, it's a workspace manager. Smarter CD command. It's CD with tab complete and workspaces. Yeah, I don't think I would use it, but nice Semver. Yeah, this is a little wild here. Actually, that's fewer tags than I expect. Oh, because I didn't show all of them, I guess. Okay. How do I want to do this? CT. Let's just do head -5. And so what's 2 weeks ago? Is that the right number of digits? It is. Int this minus 2 times 7 times 24 times 60 times 60. Okay. epoch time 2 time. That is here. I was like, why is it down here as today's date? October 20th. We'll go back slightly more. So I can do bash-c test this less than this. So how many of those will get deleted? 115. That's quite a few. Belwada says, hello, where's our champion? What do you mean? You talking about me? Wilfred says, I'm on the epoch conversion site more than I would like to admit. See, I probably should just do this. Because this would have been the smarter way to do this. Datetime dot from timestamp. This would have been the easier way to do it. I don't know why I open up the website instead. Spirit says, do you have any experience in machine learning or AI? I know how to write if statements. I'm stealing that? Yeah, this is pretty good. This is a relatively new method. I'm going to look it up and it's going to be like, this was added in Python 3.2. That's date from timestamp. Where's date time dot? Is this a Python 3 thing? Maybe it's a Python 3 thing. Fuck. Okay, maybe it was added in Python 3. Because I don't think it's in Python 2. Am I stupid? Has this always been around? Huh. You know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of the reverse direction. I think I'm thinking of this. Yeah, I'm thinking of dot timestamp, which is at 3.3. Okay. Like I'm losing my mind here. This is in Python 2? The fuck? Spirit says, how much Python do you use in production? Is Python also prominent in fields where there's no machine learning? Well, I don't have a job, so undefined. But I don't know. Most of my personal projects use Python just because it's easy enough to do. It's fairly prominent in non-machine learning places, but there are other things that are comparable in that space. Mini Jacob says deployments in my job take 4 hours, and we have a PowerShell script that replaces dev variables with production variables in a for loop line by line in a bunch of 100,000 line JSON files. God damn, what the fuck? From ISO format, yeah. Yeah, that one's definitely new. But yeah. Okay. Wilfred says, how's your day been so far, Sir Thonk? I am so sore from my marathon. So existing and going up and down, I have stairs for all of the useful things in my house, so stairs are tough. But I've gone up and down the stairs many times. I went for a 2-mile walk today. I had a beer. I automated the Pokemon thing here with some Python code that's running here, which I'm pretty happy about. And now I am delving into the nonsense here. You're pissed you missed the Pokemon thing? Well, spoilers. It ended up being stupidly simple. I thought it was going to be more complicated. But it's literally just pressing ZLA in a loop. I thought it was getting more complicated. But I did validate that the oldest controller that I put together works on the Switch too. So that part's great. And once I do this, I'll be able to actually automate shiny Pokemon, and we'll be doing some CV and other stuff. So the cool stuff will happen, but I need to do this bullshit first because there's this like you have to win 1,000 battles in the game. 1,000 fucking battles in order to get the shiny charm. So yeah. How's it going standing up from the toilet? Actually, today's been pretty fine. I mean, even from like standing up in the chair, like not a huge deal. Like I definitely feel it in my thighs, but it's not like yesterday where like I went to get in my car and I had to like lift my leg with my arms to get in the car. It's like, oh, I feel like I am trying to figure out how to be a person again. But yeah. Spirit says, Anthony writes code. Do you think people will be able to use the new version of Python that doesn't have a GIL without making much changes to their code base? No. A lot of dependencies still don't support it properly, and any code that's threaded needs to actually manage locks on global variables, and a lot of stuff just doesn't because it doesn't need to bother. So I haven't seen anyone actually use no-guild Python in a functional, free-threaded Python in a functional way yet. So, yeah. Grinding game design is the worst. Yeah, I don't know why they made this so grindy. Like they clearly, like what they should have done is made the number match up to the approximate number of battles you would have to do in game, so that like by the end you finished, it would just be done. I don't know why this game design was so shit. Like I don't know why. Like I think anyone could have looked at this and been like, yeah, it should have been like the normal number of battles you do in the game plus 20. And then like some people that went out of their way and did more battles would already be finished with it. Others would have to grind 20 battles. And that I feel like is reasonable. But I don't know. I don't know why the fuck they did this. Wilfred says the worst thing is driving with sore legs. Okay. My other car is a Corvette, and getting in and out of that car is already difficult. Now imagine getting in and out of it, but you can't use your legs. And that was me yesterday, because I decided I wanted bubble tea, and my other car was charging. And so I was like, shit. Shit, this is gonna be difficult. But I did it. I got my bubble tea. Toggle standing desk, please no. Please no. Have you used Python with GrailVM before? I have not, but I have seen talks about it. 1,000 battles is literally crazy. Imagine burning out for a fucking video game. Yeah, so no, like I had completed everything else in this game, and I was only at like 450 battles. So there was no way in hell I was gonna do 1,000 fucking battles. So that's why we automated it. Weird flex, but okay. I mean, Unrelatable, relatable. Okay, I've been given the green light to delete these branches, so I'm just gonna scroll through them real quick and make sure there's nothing surprising. DYDXVT, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Sounds like 500 would have been a good number. Maybe a little grindy, but manageable. Yeah, I think 500 would have been completely reasonable. I don't know why they did it as 1,000. Yeah, technically I'm grinding battles, but eventually I'll be doing shiny Pokemon. So this is just a step in the journey to get there. Wilfred says, I feel like having any branch other than Master is a travesty. Maybe I'm the problem. No, I feel like that's reasonable. I think we might set it up such that people need to use their fork to push branches rather than pushing them directly to the main repo. Maybe minus Brigament Sky. Just to enforce this practice moving forward. But we got to get to branch protection first. So there's a whole set of nonsense. But bleh. Bleh. Maybe I'm the problem. No, I think that's actually pretty reasonable to keep good repo hygiene. Minnie Jacob says, by the way, just saw a job posting from my company offering 10% more than my current salary for my exact position. Jesus. Oh, that sucks. You hate to see it. I feel like that's pretty common, though. You know what? I'm gonna make a tar of this just in case we need it later. Oh no, I wanted those scripts. No, I should have dry run first. Fuck. Well, I'll bring it back. God damn it. You quit and they pay someone else double what they pay you. Yeah. I'm glad you said something about branch protection. Literally forgot to turn that back on. Well, there's no branch protection in this current repo, so. Cool. All right. Let's get that shell script back. Which is this? Oh, really? Oh, that's annoying. A lot of websites with code blocks, you triple click and it'll highlight everything. Don't know why they didn't do it on Stack Overflow. That'd be a cool thing. Okay, that's still working. This is our delete all the things. Those are those. XR replace. Those are all the branches we're deleting. And this is just going to echo the giant command we're going to run. Time to use my negotiation skills, which I hate. Man, yeah, that shit fucking sucks. Wilfred says I noobed and actually committed .m.sentry.build plugin. Nice. Valletta says advice for 2 cents, don't negotiate, just change. Yeah. Main Mario says weird flag combo for tar. I always use -t instead of -list so I can join with the shorthand commands. Yeah, I just don't remember the shorthand commands. I thought it was -l, but apparently I was wrong. The big ass command? Yeah. Yeah, fuck it. Let's remove the echo. I have a backup, so whatever. Brap. All right, and let's GC again. So we started at 682 megs. Let's see what we get to now. I feel like it probably is somewhere around 400-ish, maybe. Oh, and this PR is probably past test now. Yeah. Smaller reduction. Okay, we still have a lot of these large objects, and so we still have to clean those up somehow. We'll probably do it with filter branch. DL says, I run away from confrontation and companies that decide to not just pay me the same or more as someone they'd bring in off the streets. Yeah. The problem is most companies just want to pay you less, so... And now, actually, as a side effect of this, we should have a lot fewer open pull requests. Hooray! 100-line code challenge. Okay, whatever that is. Why is this PR still around? Oh, because it's from someone else's repo. Anyway. Easily says we use BFG for removing big Git files from history. I was gonna do it manually, but maybe I should just do this. Why do they have the shittiest font possible? You can use the beautiful Scala language to customize. How about no? Yeah, I think we're gonna be... a little more careful with how we do this. Long options make for better readability. I agree, Maid Margot. In fact, I think I have a video on it. Most people fight against it. The easier it is for them to squeeze people as much as possible. Yeah. Yep. The worst thing a manager ever told me was, be grateful you're allowed to work here. Bro, I got the same shit when I was at Yelp. Oh my god. I was literally told by my manager and my director, you won't make any more money anywhere else. You should be gracious that you're allowed to work here. And Yelp was paying me fucking pennies. I literally more than doubled my take home. I doubled my salary and more than doubled my take home moving to a different company. I used BFG while you removed branch protection. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah. I stopped even trying. My previous employer couldn't even pay me what they paid someone else with the same title. Oh, God. Yep, time to move to a different job. Alana says, I work for a bioinformatics investigation group and they were paying just about 22K in euro annual. That feels like zero. But yeah, just change jobs. That's the answer. Explains tar. Yeah, I don't think I have anything about the tar command. Yours was at 80 regress? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, did they review this patch? They did, hooray. Look at Updog. Updog doing Updog things. It Updogged so good. You meant tar when you said you had a video on that? Oh no, I have a video on long options. First real dev job, I didn't have much choice. Yeah, that's fair. If Fastmates see is they post it so openly, I'm not sure if they think I won't see it or they just don't care. Yeah, they just don't care. They just don't care. That's most of it. Wilfred says, now I get to work in open source full time, so fuck them. Nice. Bawada says, we talk about like half of the salaries in Barcelona aren't just that rounding to 20K. Oh, I guess, yeah. Barcelona. You have free healthcare? True. I need to figure out my healthcare still. Because right now I have maybe no healthcare. It's unclear. I need to read the fine print. Mr. Swats is also in Barcelona. Nice, nice. At some point I stopped asking questions because there's already a YouTube video from Anthony. No, you should ask questions. That way I just show more videos. Even if I'm not giving healthcare, I'm a temp. I'm not a real faculty, so I don't have healthcare from university yet. Although, I might be teaching a seminar course next semester, and then I would have faculty status. Tided Panda says move north to like Canada. Yeah. But yeah. Not sure having healthcare and goes to run a marathon. Well, I know I had healthcare in October. I don't know about November, so shrugs. I guess my marathon was in November. Whatever. I've literally never... I've never used my personal healthcare except for PCP visits and my monthly medicine. So... shrugs. Stop saying that. I know. Insurance is supposed to be for when things don't happen according to plan, but whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna try and figure out the filter branch commands for these, maybe. Although actually I gotta leave pretty soon. Maybe we'll figure out that later. But like very clearly we can get rid of these files. Once I got dropped from my mom's insurance, I said, "Welp." Oof. Tyler Panda says, "It shocks me that as a diabetic in the UK, I don't pay for any meds, let alone my diabetic meds. But in the US, people pay hundreds of dollars plus for insulin. Yeah, insulin's really fucking expensive. Oh, I think it's gotten better recently. I don't know. D-Dolls, what? You are the knowledgeable one about insulin in the US. What's the deal in modern times? Did that get? I want to say there was something like Biden administration did to improve the insulin nonsense, but I also don't know. Modern times, air quotes. Sure. Assuming that it hasn't been rolled back in the last however many months it's been. Neil says my prescription is $75 a month, but it heavily depends on what type of insulin. Even $75 a month is a lot. Damn. Okay, so let's look at paths that I know that I can delete from this. Like this obviously can go away. Don't know what these are. I hope I can delete these. Surely I can delete these too. 11 megabyte GIF. Love that. I want to find what this file is. Oh. Hit log all this. No. How? 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 I don't understand where the shit is gone. Oh, you know what? We don't need that though. We can do git cat file object or blob this. It's just a million copies of this input and output. 430,000 lines. Oh no, this one's different. What the fuck? Let's see if GitHub can tell me when this file got edited. Because maybe GitHub is smarter than my git log command. No. Git find which branch references a blob. I don't think this is gonna work. Don't think this is gonna work. Especially because, well, fuck quoting. Yeah, we'll just do that. Where was it? This file. Paste and this hash. Nothing. Cause I don't even think this is gonna do anything. How? How is this fucking thing referenced? Is it in a tag? Git log. Okay, so how? Oh. See, it is in here, but what the fuck? Why the fuck? Ah. I'm just waiting for the moment you'll add support for this in pre-commit. Oh yeah, I mean I should already do that. It wouldn't be that hard to do. Like there's already a prevent large files. I just didn't do it yet. I sort of found it, but sort of not. Sort of found it, but sort of not. Whatever that is. Welp. Okay. Surely we don't need checked in physics files. We already got this path. 10 megabyte wave. Love that. We already have this directory. These are also still those. What is this? What is this file? Yeah, file objects this less. Oh, blob. Blob. The SQLite database. It's a Django database. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what are we gonna find here, chat? Okay, there's no active sessions, so that's good, I guess. Where is this token table? Okay, there's 0 in there too, so that's a good sign. This might just be an empty database. The framework haunts you, brother. Okay, so fun. Oh, can I spoil this on stream? I was told not to, but fuck it. No. Oh. Maybe it is out already? Let's see. Have they posted this yet? How do I tell if they've posted this yet? They have not posted it yet. Maybe. Have they? That's really hard to tell. Okay, anyway. There's a yearly Django developer survey, and I've been requested for comment on it, so there's gonna be some promotional materials with my face on it. Oh, the survey is out? You've seen some stuff on it? People aren't supposed to be posting about it yet. I've been told I'm not supposed to post yet. But there will be a few little spicy comments that I put in the middle of it, and I'll be slightly used for promotional materials. List table names SQLite. Dot tables. Okay, I think this is literally empty. I'm wrong. There's a hashed password. Promotional material, anything with speech bubbles. So honestly, none of my comments are actually about, well, that's not strictly true. And some of them are exaggerating the truth a little bit. But I was gone for like 2 seconds. Why are we in a SQLite database? Because this test file is a SQLite database for some reason. With a hashed password. Or at least I assume that's what it is. Look at the migrations table. Well, there's a few. These are just the default ones. This is the Django Celery plugin. This is a different plugin. This is another plugin. Yeah, so it's mostly just default tables, it looks like, and then sessions, I guess, is the table that these ones are all coming from. Can we see task result? Django Celery results? Task result? This one? It's probably empty. I guess, given everything else here. Oh, no, there isn't. It's null. Headers on? Is that what it is? What the fuck? Why are there no headers? Show headers SQLite. I don't want to disable it by default. Capital on? So that worked. What the fuck? What the fuck happened? Where did it go? I didn't run a delete query. What? Oh, I missed a from. You're right. Ah, haha. Okay. Oh, clever! Thank you, Force Penguin. So this is just an aliased column. Holy shit. Oh, I was losing my fucking mind. Okay, wow. Wild. Okay, anyway, I'm pretty sure I can delete this file. So we'll add it to the list of things to go away. Shawshank, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Damn, Force Penguin, the fucking MVP right there. Surely we can delete this directory. I guess I should run this command and then grep out the things we're finding so far. Oh, fucking A. We're only looking at things megabyte or bigger. Okay. Cool. Dump.rdb. What do you think that is? Oh. Blob this dump.rdb. Oh, because I didn't get the blob. Was it my stomach or yours? Unclear. Does Babby support multiple tabs? It does, but I use it so infrequently that I always forget the keyboard combination. I used this feature in my I'm no longer at Century video. But it honestly took me like 4 minutes of sitting there trying to figure out what the key combo was. Because I almost never use it. Redis database file. Clackier, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Is this gonna work? I don't know. Docker.io/Redis. Redis. Yeah, JSON or CSV. Redis RDB tools. Oh, this has a shit ton of stars. Okay, let's try this thing. It's a Debian system. There Weekend says, what are your thoughts on Pokemon ZA? I had a lot of fun with the game. I feel like there's a lot of problems with the game, but I had a lot of fun with it. Oh, fucking A. Gotta install a compiler. Mila says Python. Did I typo it? It's fine, whatever. Why are there no wheels? Oh, you haven't watched the Ace Tilly video yet? Or the movie yet? Yeah. Okay, how do I use this thing? RDB -- command. Oh boy. It do be struggling. Why is it struggling so hard? Oh, it's running on syntax highlighting and then throwing it away. And the way the syntax highlighting works is, for JSON, is it goes until it finds the end. So for this case, we're gonna use Nano. Because it's a 48 megabyte JSON file. Oh, and the lines must be super long. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is this? I'll just say we're gonna delete it. Oh god, this one has a space in it. Terrifying. Wow, we have a full check-in of the antler jar. Some random zip. We're getting kind of lower hanging fruit here. POC new. Love that as a file name. Oh, we also have another copy of this Redis database. Who needs wheels? We're just floating off the middle of nowhere. Yeah, it's true. Looks like they didn't include your comments in the survey. I don't think it's out yet. Like, I still have the preview version. I have the preview version with a couple of comments from some people, but not mine yet. They also only just asked me about it this morning, so, or like what picture they should use this morning. Because they're gonna use my LinkedIn photo, and that's from like fucking 2014. Out from the Django project 31st of October. Okay, well then my shit's getting added late, and that's fine because I forgot to reply to the email until it was too late. But that's what it is. Okay, so I gotta figure out what the fuck this is. PyTorch model. But this should reduce the repo by a lot. I'm just kind of curious if I run the filter branch now, what it does. I should have written down. I did write it down somewhere, didn't I? This is completed. I did write it down here. We'll just do the same thing. Filter branch, tree filter. We can just run RMRF with these, I think. We don't need you, we don't need you. And then we just need all these paths, I guess. I don't know whether I need backslashes or not here, but we're gonna put them anyway. Oh, fuck me. This is gonna take forever. Actually, that's not gonna take that long. Now I won't know your comments. They'll show up there eventually. They're not that spicy. One of them is a little like, oh my god, what the fuck? But I guess if you can see the survey results, then yeah. Shrugs. Bitrate is suffering. Oh yeah, right. Showing scrolling text makes everything go blurb. It's fine. I'll just check on it periodically. Alright, I like 10% there. Click here got automated. What can we do for the next 6 minutes then? This really won't take that long. Fuck, I don't know what we can do for the next 6 minutes. Scroll through the rest of the files. I feel like there's got to be other shit in here that's worth getting rid of. Oh, I remember there was a node modules. Yeah. And an entire copy of Prettier. Not still checked in, right? Okay. Okay, but clearly we can do node modules and this. What about cache? Other cache things. What do you mean no grep results? Oh, capital E. Oh, not ls files. What am I doing? Yeah, that was what I expected. We already have front-end web build. Are these still in there? No. So those got cleaned out, but... Oh my god, a lot of the history is these fucking Webpack build outputs. Melwana says, do you miss Nano? No. Arshed says, what are your thoughts about AGI? It's fake news. Hogwarts FC Manager says, hey man, are you coding a 9 to 5 or just streaming these days? Was my message too long? No, you just used a banned word. Oh, I wonder... I'm amazed. I'm amazed that a Python project never checked in a virtual environment. That's actually kinda surprising, to be honest. Is Vim the banned word? No. 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 They use the most common, well, the second most common banned word. They didn't check in any virtual because I didn't use any virtual. Oh wait, I didn't use the right command. They're not free yet. Oh, they still didn't. Okay. Amazing. There's a lot of files called version. Don't know what that's about. No, not that banned word. A more common banned word than that, we saw. Yeah, see, Therapy Kitten's message got through. Because that hasn't been banned yet. What if I just grep for slash followed by a dot? Ah, the coverage database has been checked in a few times. Is it still checked in? No. No. Okay, good. Okay, there's more files to get rid of. Dot swap. Okay, that's gonna be a fun one. So that's not too bad. Okay, none currently in there. What is code doc? We can obviously get rid of git ignore. That's supposed to be there. Wait, is pre-configs in its subdirectory? There's GitHub workflows in a subdirectory. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat. Uh-oh. Oops. Uh-oh, chat. Oh, bless. Okay. There's nothing in here. Okay. Whew. Empty Terraform state, fortunately. Normally this contains all of your objects and all the tokens and all the fun shit. But clearly we should delete this too. But let's scrap out GitHub and recommit config.yaml. Oh, I guess we should just get rid of the... Did I not grep that out? Oh, I guess I didn't. Probably this entire directory. I don't know. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Fortunately, it doesn't have the token in it. Mila says, I may have to delete some large files from one of my repos. I just don't have the balls to do it. I think I would destroy something unintentionally. Yeah, that's what we're looking at here too. This is almost done. What is code doc? Terrifying. Terrifying. Kegsit says, hi chat. Hi Anthony. Hi Kegsit. What do you think are in these files, chat? Okay, nothing important, looks like. Okay. These files are just tiny, so I doubt they actually contain anything. Yeah. Yarn RC. Bellotta says new feature for Babby. We actually made this feature already. But what did we do with it? Secrets highlighter. We actually made this, and it's pretty simple. But then didn't contribute it because I didn't want to write tests. Didn't seem that useful. .env means envious. Wrong answers only, yeah. And a point redeemed to reveal the secrets. Nah. August says, is HP or SSH keys better for get? I would only use SSH. I don't know why my org wanted us to switch over to personal access tokens? That seems suspicious. Yeah, I don't know why they would do that either. These files are all tiny, so I feel like this doesn't super matter. These are a little bit bigger though. Okay, this should be done now. And it made no fucking difference. Why not? Why are these objects still here? What the fuck? Kegza says, why does Babby not use string ropes? No fucking idea what that is. Did I do the get GC thing? I did, but I need to maybe drop the ref log? How to expire ref log. Well, fuck you, answerer. Piece of shit. Tell me how to... let me do the goddamn thing. Am I logged in? No, I can't download them. Why are they all still there? No. Surely this will be fine. Real strange. We still see this stuff. I wonder if it's because it's the tags didn't get rewritten. E5F. E5F. I think it's because the tags didn't get rewritten. Get filter branch rewrite all tags. Why is get filter branch not rewritten tags? Fucking A, man. Okay, well. Well. We got a lot more shit to add to this, at least. 4 part Semver shit is serious. Okay. Okay. Node modules and this node modules and this file. I should just copy this. I should just copy paste. We'll leave that TF state file, whatever. All right, so this should do more things, I guess. It's probably gonna take longer. Maybe. I don't know, but I have to get going, so we're gonna wrap up here anyway. But yeah, let me do my little spiel. My name is Anthony. I upload educational content to my YouTube channel at youtube.com/AnthonyWritesCode. Go subscribe there and watch the Anthony Writes Code fucking movie. Full length motion picture. If you missed any part of the stream, those will end up on the VODs channel, Anthony Writes Code-VODs. I did remember to record today. Good, good. And yeah, those will show up here. And Kexis says, Anthony, how does one get a girlfriend? If you know, let me know. I'm in the what is it called? I don't know. There's a phrase. But join the Discord. That's where I hang out. That's right on streams. Oh, that's the joke? Oh, shit. Shit. Anyway, join the Discord. That's where I on streams. That's where we hang out. Hello, goodbye, Debe. Good to see you again. And I'll see you around. Have a good one, chat. Peace.